It's not. It's not crap. It's.
What is it then?
I don't know. Here, you can show them.
Yeah, like you're having a difficult time with all your things.
See, so I have 2 drinks of Velveeta. And
Mind you, we only have an hour drive.
you don't know what you're gonna need.
Is that what it is? That's what you tell yourself?
How's that going with that new camera?
Not
Can't
sure.
Figure it out.
Nope, can't
You can
figure it out.
Use the thumb thing to push down, so it looks like you're shooting at the sky.
Well, I am shooting at the sky now.
No. Push the thumb thing down. You gotta learn. There you go.
But people are tired of looking at us. So we need to show them the environment around us. So let's go show them today.
Well,
They don't want to see us.
I know they don't want to see us. You want to see us.
No, they don't.
They just want to see the things
No, they don't.
around us. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Knock the camera over. Let me move my one drink over here so you have room for yours.
It's not that bad.
Yes, we all know you have drink and snack issues. What are you doing?
Making sure I have everything.
What?
You have to have everything.
Do you want me to turn this camera off?
Oh. Is it working?
Mm-hmm. Look at you. Look at me learning this little thumb thing.
Okay, there's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. That's not. There's no reason for sarcasm.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
It's a bridge. Not big.
What are all those? That's weird.
Harvesting fur.
So we're in Rhode Island.
Apparently there's lots of islands in Rhode Island.
What's that? Did you just call a college a penitentiary?
I don't know what it is.
Huh. It's old. That's what it is. It's old. These cute little houses.
Continue on
Did you
Rhode
guys
Island
hear that?
Avenue for 1 mile.
Todd is telling me to be optimistic.
You have to be optimistic.
Look at all these cute architectures of all these houses.
Yeah.
We don't share the same love of that.
Architecture?
Yeah, we do not.
Oh, I love this blue and white one.
Shut up. That's not the architecture. You like the bright paint job.
You know, I was a house painter.
Was. When we have a house again, you still are. These old roads are like mazes. Like they all white.
Okay, see that shingle?
That's an old shingle. isn't it?
Yeah.
What
They
is
don't
that?
make those. That's an asbestos type shingle.
Asbestos.
Very rarely,
Look at that.
very rarely see that shingle.
Okay.
It's non-repairable. So if you had like 3 hail hits on it, you get a whole new roof from insurance purposes, just so you know.
Fun facts from Todd about shingles that are no.
That's where I made my money. You gotta have knowledge.
A roofing world. I know more about shingles than I ever cared to know
gosh.
about shingles. And then we'd go, oh, look at that.
That's pretty.
We used to go after a good rainstorm in Kansas. We would go scouting the areas to see, and Todd taught me to look at all the tree leaves on the ground, and depends upon how
many leaves are on the ground depends on how bad the storm was and where you can start looking.
Let's see if we're gonna look for hail damage for roofs. I know you guys are just riveted by our past excited. I've been excited about going where we're going today. Oh, look at that scooter.
Yeah, we had one.
Beep, beep. These are very tiny roads. Old, man, that old stone fences. That's been there a while. Gosh, these roads are tight.
Just look at it.
Look at that.
Look at it.
Look at
Just
it.
Look at it.
1,000 feet, turn right onto Memorial Boulevard.
We got 2 miles to go.
There's some history there in this stone fence. Somebody put a lot of love and energy and effort into that thing a long time ago.
They sure did.
Look, I'm gonna give them a better look. Look at. Look, it goes down the whole row. The whole road is these old fences made out of stone.
It's your age so much. That's
I'm
what
aging.
happens.
I'm
Pretty soon
aging.
we're going to be putting up hummingbird feeders. Just look at the birds. Look at them.
Well, I have friends that stop and look at all the flowers, want to know what species it is.
Look at that. Look at that stone
You're right.
fence.
We're aging. We're aging.
Just look at it.
We're headed to look at some houses from the Gilded Age. Todd, what's the Gilded Age?
I have no idea what the Gilded Age is.
Yeah.
Or just old money.
Old money and old history. That's where we're headed. Ooh, look what I spy.
Oh, goodness. That's a new house.
Look in the garage.
What? We're here.
We're gonna spend the whole day just looking at things. Aren't you excited?
Just look at it. It's a whole look at it day?
It's a whole look at it day.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited.
Now here's the thing. I am excited. I hope you are too.
Sheila,
Because he's not.
you were so worried that these places are going to be swamped, busy. Look, this parking lot is empty.
Okay, so Todd needs to, here's some tips. Todd has to download an app because it's a self-guided tour. So you need to take your headphones in, download the app. And they offer it's the best way to do it is they offer a package. Like we chose to do a trio. Did you know we're doing a trio today?
No.
I chose
so
3 houses.
I
So
drank all my coffee. I'm ready.
that means he's gonna have to pee. Great.
Just look at it. Look at it.
It's a look at it day.
Okay, you gonna share where we're at? Which mansion are we at first?
This one happened to be in the movie The Great Gatsby, which is why I'm excited to look at this one. They shot The Great Gatsby here. So this is the Rosecliff. Don't know a whole lot about its history. I have a feeling they'll tell us though.
On our headset things?
Yes, I'm gonna go look over there.
Okay.
Sounds like there's a large tour getting ready to start.
I can't wait. Did you have to buy tickets for this?
Yes, I just told them.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention apparently.
Here. Okay. So we can check. That's what it just said.
What?
1902.
1902?
This was built in 1902.
Okay.
So that's, I don't know who. But it's,
Just look at it.
I am. And I'm gonna love every minute of it. There are people on the other side of that camera that also will enjoy it. You're just along for the
I am.
video component.
Wow.
Look at that one over there.
When you have lions, that's when you're classified as a mansion. Marble lions.
The little Cupid things.
No, lions.
Oh, okay.
It's only lions. Lions and trellis things with gardens.
You're gonna have to just curb your attitude as we go in here. Okay.
It is beautiful. Oh, am I supposed to start my tour? The thing on my ear?
We have to scan in. We'll find out.
All right. I think you need to ring the doorbell.
Stop. Not ringing the doorbell, but that. Big door. Wow, that's heavy.
Wow, that's right. Just so you know, that's how Santa became such a thing, because Santa could just come down that chimney like that. He'd just come down and then poof, all your gifts. Can you imagine the parties here? You could come to a party here and have a great time. It's a long walk down. And just like that, we're in the backyard.
I would say they might call this a garden.
A garden. Definitely a garden. No, right there, in that corner. You have to remember, this is like a maze. Half the time you're trying to find your way out. I'm curious, okay.
When you have a house that big.
Do they do tours like, does anyone watching our channel have a mansion that's like really massive that we could do a modern day mansion tour? Is that even a thing anymore? Do people
this one
build?
Actually was, so this was a summer home built in 1902, this summer home.
Right.
This is new money. So we're starting with the new money. She was new money.
She was new money?
She was new money. So the next house we're going to is old money.
Oh.
But we're looking for anybody that has new money.
I want to do like a today mansion tour where like there's technology in it. Can you imagine?
Taylor.
We're not calling Taylor Swift. But it would be really neat to kind of see like what
She bought an old house.
what today's world is like with mansions. We won't even give your name away. We won't even tell you your name, but it would be really neat to kind of see.
I don't know any.
I don't know either.
Aren't a lot of them just like they refurbish old ones, old houses, like the one that
Oh my goodness, look at the view here.
but don't they?
I don't know.
They just take old ones and then they make new. Does anybody just like build like this house? In today's money is worth $70 million. Is anybody building a $70 million
Oh, there's
mansion?
somebody right now that's the most expensive mansion. I can't think of where it is, but they're in like $300 million.
Shut up, seriously?
Yeah, I just don't know where it is.
Well, this is spectacular. They're setting up for a wedding.
Yeah, if you would like to have a wedding here, it's only $30,000 to have the
it's
ballroom.
$30,000 for the site rental.
Ah,
For the site rental.
site rental.
Site rental. And then you got tables and chairs and catering and
All the
flowers
things.
and all the things. So I'm guessing it would be an easy $100,000 wedding. But
Airplane.
look at the view. Spectacular. They're setting up for a wedding right now. How fun is that? I could do that every weekend.
No. I bet back in the day they didn't have planes flying overhead with banners. High noon. Sheila is now intrigued with stairs.
Do not show this to any of our single daughters.
Yeah, don't get any ideas. It is quite impressive.
What a view. I just can't, like, you guys. Okay, I know some of you are like, yeah, you don't. But just the history and this people that came here to kind of build America and people that worked behind the scenes to make it happen. This is kind of like the who's who. Just some spectacular views. Look at. Remember that last parking lot we came to until I was like, I expected this to be packed full. Well, it couldn't be packed full because they were all over here. This one is packed full. We found the people. I don't know, we're gonna find a spot in here. They brought the motorcycle. But I will say it is much easier to look for parking in this than it was in Shrek.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that scooter took up a whole parking spot. Ooh, look at that gate. Now we're talking old money. This is Vanderbilt money.
Oh, I know Vanderbilt money.
Yeah. This was their summer home, I believe.
Oh.
You know, because it's cooler up here. We ain't gonna find a spot here.
Nope.
Nope.
That's what I'm doing. I was waiting for you to get closer to me.
It is a big fence. It's so big. Look how big this fence is. Do you? I know, but you know why? There was a period in history when giants roamed the earth. And so you had to build your fences big for the giants. You think I'm joking? Just Google big doors and then find out like the doorknobs are like way up high. It's because there were giants walking around.
I don't think in 1902.
I'm just saying,
Or the
that's probably
1800s.
why these gates are so big, to keep the giants out.
Like this was built in the 1800s. I'm pretty sure they weren't here then. Like I think.
Look how big this gate is.
Well,
You don't build something that big not to keep giants out.
Oh my gosh! Look at how big that is.
I'm telling you, just look at it.
Is that a V at the top for Vanderbilt?
Probably, but
Ooh.
it could be a V for very big giants. Just look at it, Sheila. Look at it. I kind of feel like it's the rest of the story from Paul Harvey, because we went to the Vanderbilt mansion. What was the Vanderbilt mansion we went to?
The Biltmore.
The Biltmore, yeah. So it does feel like the rest of the story. Oh, tickets, or do we need them?
We have tickets.
Okay.
Wowza.
It is big.
Wowza.
And now, the breakers.
Old money.
Old money.
Oh.
Although they were neighbors from the last place we went to, and you could see them, like, they brought in elephants and hung out together. So
Well, of course. I mean,
they're neighborly.
Well, I'm sure if you lived on this little coast,
You'd probably do
you
that.
probably knew your neighbors, and you like got together
And brought
dinner
elephants in.
I hear there's elephants here now.
Of course there is.
But spectacular.
It is very
Just
pretty.
Ornate detail, like. So there's a, like, is that the year engraved into it? Oh no, it's a V for Vanderbilt. Duh, Sheila.
Yeah.
Here, he's just having you look at us. I'll show you. Let me show you. Let me turn this other camera on. Let me help you guys out. I'm talking about that right there. V for Vanderbilt. Spectacular.
Wow. This is definitely Great Hall status. Unreal. How is this even like a thing? You're saying in Italy this is inspired?
Open air markets.
Oh. I don't think you could really understand how amazing this thing is. Oh, they had electricity.
Okay, dining for 34. That table extends to hold all 34 of those chairs.
That's a modern marvel.
And did you hear that the way they built this? It was a modern marvel through the 1800s. Central heating and air conditioning, indoor plumbing, and electricity, all in the 1800s. Never mind the gold-plated stuff all around.
Okay, I won't mind that.
All right, then holy smokes. Alabaster, huh? What is the solid? Did you know that it's electricity, but it's also gas, because you couldn't rely on electricity back then. So each chandelier has a string you can pull
In case.
in case you
It's
need
kind
it.
of like in the modern RV life. Sometimes you can't rely on the electricity in an RV park. So therefore you have to have enduro batteries or lithium batteries to make sure that your RV. So we're kind of comparable in a way. Like if you think about it, we just moved from gas to solar as a battery.
modern technology.
I just want you to, have comparisons in modern life.
You think they could have run this place off of a solar?
Absolutely. Just a lot of solar, that's all. I mean, if this was their normal house, the Biltmore was their vacation home? Is that
No, I
right?
think this was their summer house.
And what was
Was
the
it?
Biltmore? The Biltmore was just a...
Well, okay, we need to do some history looking at that. Because is it the exact same? I mean, there's many Vanderbilts, so is it exact same
No idea.
husband and wife? What's in that corner? There's got to be a reason for that. There's a door. There's a door, Todd. It's a secret passageway. Look at that. Todd. So I found out the answer. I just asked somebody here, museum curator. Just asked him. Here, let's move out of the way. This was their summer home, and the Biltmore was their other summer home. If it got too hot there, then they were able to come a little bit further north.
Oh.
But their main residence was in New York.
Again, it's kind of like RV life. You just move to where the temperatures are better.
Not in mansions. I think the analogy has broken down.
They had two summer homes.
They did. This is an outdoor living space that they used. And the wind just coming through here would be very nice.
Yeah, the breeze would be great.
Breeze would be amazing.
It's Mrs. Vanderbilt.
fun fact, the whole the greenhouse would provide, that we just walked through the flower pantry. They would arrange 20 bouquets of flowers, fresh cut flowers, every day to be delivered to every room.
The butler's pantry.
I think it's more impressive than the Biltmore.
Oh no.
You don't think so?
No.
I absolutely
Oh no.
think
She just said no. It is not more impressive than Biltmore.
What?
No, not in my opinion. I mean, it is spectacular. It is probably 2 times the size of the Biltmore. Although, I don't know that. We didn't get to tour all the things at the Biltmore because a lot of that's behind different tours.
I don't know. I think this is...
I like the Biltmore better. I mean, they're both mind-blowing.
Where we are.
We're up here on the tour still.
I'm still trying to get to the lawn. I did find it interesting that one of the daughters that had a room here wished that she would have been poor, just so that she could find a man that would love her for her and not because of her money. I think it's just something to... Everybody, you know, talks about how they wish that they were in the wealthy status, but each one of those wealthy statuses come with its own things, right? Everything does. Whether you're unbelievably poor or you're unbelievably wealthy and everything in between, we all have our own little issues, little things that we struggle with. It's kind of sad just to be wanting to be loved because of who you are, not what you have. But look at this outdoor terrace. Holy dang. I don't know if you could get much of a better view. I would say I like this view better than that in the Biltmore of the mountains. The mountains are cool though. Todd found a bench. Todd, there's a bench on the other side in the shade. Okay. This lawn is massive. I'm going down to see what all the elephant things are about. But what a view. We have some parties out here on this lawn, that's for sure. So the story of the elephants is they're here migrating. They're here from September or July to September. Each one is modeled after a real elephant in the wild in India, I believe is what I read. I don't know where they're moving to next. What you doing?
Me?
Just chilling?
I am
At the mansion?
relaxing.
Relaxing at the mansion?
If I own this would have been, except nobody would have been here. It'd just been me sitting here, just enjoying the ocean. So.
Well, you can do that from your RV now. Just
Yeah.
get an ocean spot. You know what you're saying about the lions? That was a symbol? I was like, I don't see any lions here. But then I looked up.
There's lions.
It's lions all the way across the top. All the way around.
Gotta have lions.
But they also have acorns, because that's the family symbol.
What's
and
our family symbol? Do we have a family symbol?
Probably squirrels, because you're the leader of our family. This place is just amazing. That's some of the beauty, right? Is this, like, look at this. What is this tree? But it is very old. Was interesting. What were you just saying?
Oh,
Like how Mrs. Vanderbilt, her
that
whole...
whole job was to make sure it was running properly.
Oops,
Uh-oh,
hold on.
right on its face. Did it break?
No. Start over. Mrs. Vanderbilt's job, her whole job,
Was to make sure that everything ran properly, from the servants to,
they called them staff,
of course.
but they were hired servants. Yes, but you're right. Which carriage they wanted to ride in for the day, what the activities were going to be, what
The
the
musicians, the food.
So in essence, she was a glorified event planner. She made sure everything went smooth every day.
Every day.
She was like, they were like the wealthy people. That's what they had to do.
Well,
They just planned the day's events.
their whole job was
Run
to
the house.
entertain other people that came, because there
Right.
wasn't other outside sources like cameras and phones and TVs. There wasn't even radios.
No,
So
but you had to play lawn games and
lawn darts would have been fabulous back in the day. We just throw one straight up and see the women try to run in those long dresses. They'd always lose.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think lawn darts was a thing.
That was the thing. That's what they invented back in that time frame.
I think they like sat and listened to music.
Oh, that's
played
too
parlor
sophisticated.
games. I think
Yeah.
these were sophisticated people. So what you're saying is, I would have to make if I was going to be an event planner for your household, I would have to put lawn darts on the menu.
Lawn darts should be at every huddle.
No. We don't have enough waivers
We
for
throw
that.
it up in the air and then say, "Come on, Larry, run! I know you've got a bad hip."
I am pretty sure if our attorney watches this, he would be like, "No, Todd, no,
we're
no,
doing
Todd,
lawn
not
darts.
doing lawn
We're doing lawn darts.
Wow. Another big fence and a big gate. Parking lot to our left. This tour, I guess the last ones we've looked at were, the Breakers was more flashy. This one's supposed to be more of a livable mansion.
I can't wait. A livable one.
More livable, not as flashy.
Mike and Ike's today. It's today's snack. Brought to you by the Mansions Tour. Not sponsored, but we are open.
I don't like Mike and Ike, so I'm not.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
All right, on to, there are 11 mansions you can tour in the area. We've chosen 3 for the day. I think that's probably
Todd's limit.
Todd's limit might have been 1.
This one's definitely livable. This is definitely a livable mansion.
You see any lions?
I'm looking for lions. Yes. So what they did was, instead of the normal lions, they put like Cleopatra's face on them. That's a lion with a head on it.
Looks like a mix between Egypt and Italy.
It's still a lion, except they wanted to put little like winged creatured men on it.
Yeah, but it's got Egyptian headdress. So what does that mean? Is this
Ow.
Oh my gosh.
What's that stuff? Yes.
Let's see what this one's modeled after. Look at the creepy eyes above the doors.
That's not creepy eyes. It's almost like an art museum.
It's all from Versailles.
I guess. It's beautiful. This is an art piece.
Yeah, very art. Just imagine the hustle in the pantry and the butler area.
Yeah, 'cause all the food has to come from the pantry.
All the things. Look, I mean,
I
up
guess the
there.
kitchen's downstairs.
All
all
the
the fine
dishes
china.
and. I wonder if putting fabric as wallpaper will ever come back in style. That first house we were in, it was gold leaf pressed in to look like leather bound. That was in the Rosecliff. And then how, it's just interesting what was considered, like if it wasn't marble or stone, different things that they used for. Oh, here, and again, another room with just, like the wall coverings were actually fabric. Think that'll ever come back? Look at that armoire. You just learned a fun fact and share it with them.
Yeah. So remember when you were a kid and you would watch movies and you'd see them go into like an old house and everything had like bags and you didn't know why? It's like it was abandoned. Well, it wasn't abandoned.
Yeah.
It was a house like this that was a summer home, and then it took 2 months in essence to everything here had a bag specifically designed to shut down the house for the season.
So every chair had its own slip cover.
Every piece of artwork, every sconce on the wall, every chandelier,
The draperies.
the draperies,
Everything
everything
was
had
covered.
to be covered and put in a bag to put down for the end.
So do you think that in essence that's where, like, remember back in the day our grandparents had slip covers or plastic on the furniture?
No, they were just from broke times and they didn't want to mess up the stuff that they finally got.
Well, okay, maybe that's
That's why they
it.
wanted to protect it.
But that is a crazy thing to think that what was involved in shutting the house down. But this whole entire house was built and it was only used about 8 to 10 weeks a year.
Yeah. And then they'd have to shut it down. That's the crazy part to me.
Yeah.
So much time, energy, and effort, and having the staff. This house had 44 staff members.
Which we're headed down now to see their staff quarters and kind of how they work. But it was very well laid out as far as how to transport things up and down and move things around. But we're headed to that area of the house now. Oh, dang. That was a long ways. We're not even all the way up.
I know.
All right, servant life. Let's see. Oh, here's the. Remember how in the dumbwaiters over there in the corner to get the china.
That's crazy.
Guess you just
How
lined
often
up.
do you think, oh, I'm not gonna wait for that dumb to catch?
Oh my
And just
gosh,
drop
can you
things
imagine?
down. Here again, if you look, this is the safe where all the silverware is stored.
Because it was actually silver.
It was value, yeah.
Wow. Okay. They got some stuff better than lions, Sheila. Look at this. Or all those tigers. Wow. That is impressive. And then over here, right, you have your grandiose lawn. Look at this. Oh, that might be a lion, actually. Amazing. What a way to end. I even like their statues they have here in the middle.
That is an impressive backyard. Looks
Wow.
like they have an observatory or something, a whole garden back there. All of these houses have been so uniquely different and yet just magnificent in each of their own little ways. This one I would say is definitely more about the art, and it does feel more like a, it's not so much over, I guess the word, what'd they say? Flashy is the word I think somebody used. Sorry, I had to straighten you up. But I'm digging this tree. I know, makes me old. But there's some impressive things on this property. Look at this tree. Oh my gosh, my grandkids would have the time of their life in here. Wow. I hear a fountain. Let's continue on in the garden. What is that over there?
I think this makes me think of, which we have never done, which would be great to see, is how they do the White House. Because in today's world, I think the White House would be equivalent to how things used to run, where you had all the different staff members and, you know, dealing with all the different things.
You mean our president doesn't go down the kitchen and make his own sandwich?
No. But it would be very interesting to meet, like, all the people that work there, talk to the chefs and the you know, the people in charge of the cleaning and all, I mean, all of those daily grind things. That's, I guess, the closest we have. Oh, look at that.
Look at this tree.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Are you sure this is a street? This looks more like an alley.
That's what it says. It says it's a street. This is cool.
This.
Wow. Look at how tight these are. This would be like horse and carriage time.
Well, yeah, for sure. Or you gotta get a smart tiny car.
This is cool.
Then turn right onto Anthony Street.
Yeah, this is the craziest.
Turn here.
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh gosh, it is like an alley.
It is, but it's not.
It says it's West Street.
No way. We gotta turn here too.
Turn right.
Onto Anthony Street.
Oh look, and
Then
there's
turn
the
right
ocean
onto
just
Bowery
right
Street.
there. Whoop, gotta turn. You sure?
How is this two-way traffic?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
If we met a car coming this way, we would be in trouble.
Oh, this is fun.
Take the next right onto Bowery Street. Then turn left onto King Street.
Holy dang.
Oh, no.
Oopsie.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hold, please. He's gonna hang out over there. Oh. Well, there's much more to this town than I think we even scratched the surface, so we're gonna have to come back. Definitely. Spend some serious amount of time in Newport. Add it to your list.